Alright, this is my first FPV flight at Spring Lake. This is with a Rabbit control board and my X450 frame. I've got it in full stabilization right now. When you heard that beep, that's putting it into one of the other modes. It's less stabilized. It's actually hard to maneuver the quad in full stabilization. You have to really push on the sticks, and if you happen to be going into a wind, you can barely make any headway with it actually. So this is into another flight mode that works a lot better for FPV flight. It looks very calm. It looks like the water's, perfectly still and everything. And it was down at ground level, but once you got up, 100 feet or something like that, it actually was pretty choppy up there. Now this was actually a range check. I was trying to see, because I had the crash before, my quad basically just fell out of the sky. It started beeping and fell out of the sky. Well, basically that's what happened. What's happening right now, it started beeping and I started losing control of it. And as I started flying back towards myself, all of that went away. So I completely believe that what happens is I'm running out of range on my RC link. As soon as I start heading back and I stay, this distance that I'm at right now, I don't have any more problems at all. I flew 3 flights this day, and every one of them, once I got out to a certain distance away from myself, it started acting up like that. So I'm completely convinced that it's a range problem with the 2.4. There's a lot of RF noise coming off a quad frame with the motors and speed controls and stuff. So I'm actually going to try putting my antenna on a straw or something up as high as I can up the center of it, see if that gives me a little bit more range. Now the video that you're seeing actually is from the Hobby King HD wing cam. I've got it just velcroed to the quad frame. It's actually doing a pretty good job. There's a little bit of jello in the video, but it's not bad. Considering, you know, it's a $35 HD camera. It weighs a lot less than the GoPro. I'll probably end up putting the GoPro on this frame, but I wanted to make sure everything was working right and everything before I strapped a more expensive camera to it. As you can tell, I'm not having any more range problems. It's under control. I'm just blasting around randomly. No plan. I'm just basically playing with it at this point. It's kind of fun just to blast around. At one point, not in this video, but a different one, I had it right down on the deck and going as fast as I could the whole length of this field. I didn't put it in the video because all you can see is grass. So now you see that little shutter. That was actually switching back into full stabilization mode. And right now I'm actually trying to fly towards myself, and I'm pushing on the stick quite hard actually, and slowly working it in towards myself. I'm just actually trying to see, you know, what works better, the full stabilization or just a regular flight mode. I think both of them have their purpose. Full stabilization might be better for takeoff and landings, and you know, if you want to just fly up high and spin a slow 360 or something, it holds it a little more steady. But generally, for just flying around, the full stabilization is just too much. So.
Well, it was a good quick flight, Spring Lake in the meadow on the east side of the lake. Hope everything turned out all right. That's it.